The sky was perfect that day, not a cloud in sight. Just that deep, endless blue that makes you believe everything is going to be okay. I stood under the arch of white roses, heart pounding, holding my father's hand a little tighter than I needed to. My dress was heavier than I thought it would be, but I did care. For the first time in years, I felt light. I was marrying the man who stayed when everyone else left, who saw me at my worst and never looked away. And I thought, finally, after everything, I get my moment. Then I heard it. A low rumble overhead. Everyone looked up. At first, people smiled. Weddings always get those little surprises, right? A plane, a banner, someone's idea of romantic. But this was not romantic. The words started to form in the sky, letter by letter, drawn by a skywriter hired for thousands of dollars. Are you a salesperson doesn't deserve a happy marriage? And the crowd went silent. I felt the blood drain from my face. My hands went cold. My fiancé, Mark, squeezed my hand and whispered, "Don't look. Look at me." But I could stop looking. Those words hung there for minutes, burning into the sky, into my skin, into every guest who had come to celebrate me. My own mother had paid for this. She had stood in the back, arms crossed, watching my face crumble. I knew she never approved of me. Not since I dropped out of college to take care of my younger brother when he got sick. Not since I chose a career in teaching over law like she wanted. To her, I was always the disappointment, the one who wasted her potential, the one who settled. But I never thought she'd go this far. I remember thinking, this is it. This is how my wedding ends, humiliated in front of everyone, the joke of the town. The daughter who could even get her own mother to say she was proud. Mark stepped in front of me, blocking the sky from my view. "Her words don't get to be your day," he said. "You do." But I wanted to believe him. I wanted to cry, to run, to scream. But what I did instead was take a deep breath and squeeze his hand back. Because what I did know that day was that her sentence in the sky would be the last thing she ever got to write about me. And I was about to write the rest of my story myself. The ceremony went on. We said our vows. We said, "I do." But the damage was done. I smiled for the photos. I danced at the reception. But inside I felt shattered. Every guest who came up to congratulate me had that look. Pity. Confusion. The kind of look that says, "I don't know what to say, so I'll just say congratulations and walk away." My mother did come to the reception. She left right after the plane flew off. No explanation, no apology. Just gone. That night, I sat on the edge of the hotel bed in my wedding dress, still on, makeup streaked from trying not to cry. Mark sat beside me and said, "You don't have to be strong for me right now." I finally broke. I spent my whole life trying to make her proud. She posted a statement on Facebook. I was only speaking the truth. A daughter, and I realized something. I had spent my life trying to earn her approval by shrinking myself. By being quiet. By being good. By being good. By being useful. But her approval was never coming. Not because I was enough. Because she had already decided I was that when the shift happened. I stopped asking, "Why doesn't she love me?" And started asking, "Why am I still letting her control me?" I threw myself into my work. I started a non-profit for kids from broken homes. I spoke at schools about self-worth. And slowly, the girl who was called useless became the woman other people called strong. But what I didn't expect was that my mother would try again. 6 months later, I got an email. It was from the non-profit board. They'd received an anonymous letter accusing me of misusing funds. It was full of lies, but it was detailed. Too detailed. I knew it was her. She hadn't just wanted to ruin my wedding. She wanted to ruin my life. I could have fought back with anger. I could have exposed her publicly, dragged her name through the mud like she tried to do to me. Instead, I did something she never expected. I opened the books. I invited the board to audit everything. I held a press conference and said, "I have nothing to hide, and I won't let hate stop the work we're doing." The audit came back clean. The letter was traced back to her, and the public turned. People saw the truth. They saw a woman trying to destroy her own daughter out of pride and bitterness. They saw me standing there, calm, offering help to others even while being attacked. My mother never apologized. She cut off contact completely, and that's when I found my peace. Revenge is tight about making them hurt the way they hurt you. Revenge is about becoming someone they can't touch anymore. She tried to destroy my wedding with one sentence in the sky. But I built a life too big for her words to reach. I learned that people who tear you down are usually trying to escape how small they feel. And you don't have to shrink to make them comfortable. Today, when I look at my wedding photos, I don't see the skywriter. I see Mark looking at me like I'm the only person in the world. I see the friends who stayed. I see the version of me who refused to break. So if someone ever writes your name in the sky as a warning, remember this. You get to write the ending. And mine says I'm not useless. I'm free. Oh, Piet.